Dear people, it is time for Thanksgiving. The Lord is abroad in southern Cameroon, and his spirit is upon our people mightily. We saw it yesterday, and you are living testimonies, witnesses to what the Lord is doing. You saw it in southern Cameroon and Bazonia, and you saw it in New York. You even saw the ghost visiting the United Nations General Assembly. It can only be the Lord's doing. We only do our bit, and the Lord takes over. It is time for Thanksgiving. Therefore, tomorrow, in total defiance against the ban for public meetings by the colonial authorities on our territory, our people shall tomorrow morning attend masses, attend fellowship services to thank God. And you will thank God like you have never done before. You will make sure that you are giving causes the offering baskets in every church, in every assembly of God's people, in southern Cameroon and Bazonia, to collapse, to burst, to swell out tomorrow. We have to give thanks to God more than ever before. Remember, his word says that we should not come before him empty-handed. We should fill our wallets, let our pockets bulge as we go to church tomorrow. And we should give him thanksgiving from the bottom of our heart. What we give to the Lord, we do not give to pastors, we do not give to prophets, we do not give to priests. It is to God we give. Let God's basket hear us. Fill our thanksgiving tomorrow. Alongside the thanksgiving, we should also pray for the souls of our brothers who were brutally shot and gunned down by the enemies of our progress. But the Lord says they gather in vain. They kill in vain. Their blood shall not go for nothing, but their blood shall continue to rise up and speak against Yaoundé, speak against the enemy. The Lord is about to do an even mightier thing. And I tell you that what happened yesterday was only a dress rehearsal for what is about to happen. Tomorrow, the Governing Council of Southern Cameroon and Bazonia is meeting in a special session, and definite instructions and directives shall be given thereafter. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving and a day for special prayers for our children who lost their lives yesterday. To God be the glory.
Watson Zambia waka yuka. Watson Zambia waka yuka. Watson Zambia waka yuka. Watson Zambia waka yuka. Baruka suno waka yuka. Kamongon simbal waka yuka. Baruka suno waka yuka. Kamongon simbal waka yuka. Watson Zambia waka yuka. Watson Zambia waka yuka. Baruka suno waka yuka. Mubaye waka yuka. Mubaye waka yuka. Nyebe waka yuka. Nyebe waka yuka. Baruka suno waka yuka. Kangongon sala wako yuka. Watson sangmi ya wako yuka. Watson sangmi ya wako yuka. Yebe wako yuka. Yebe wako yuka. Yebe wako yuka. Wobo wako yuka. Aye, aye, otemwe, wabamwe, bulakay, bulakay, ayaya, ayaya, watay, 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 haba, nunca, 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 oh, oh, Casino wako yuka. Kamongon sibal wako yuka. Baru casino wako yuka. Kamongon sibal wako yuka. Watson Zambia wako yuka. Watson Zambia wako yuka. Baru casino wako yuka. Mobae wako yuka. Mobae wako yuka. Yebe wako yuka.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, fellow Ambazonians, welcome to today's edition of Amba Voice with Mr. Nanchop. My papa, my mommy, them, my brothers and my sisters, them, I salute you now. I caught you in a cafe. The wonderful girl Zoro, Pedi Karem, Pedi Sedem, I did bring you a revolutionary greetings. Yes. When I know I see there for this one program, this one Amba Voice. That program where any man get right for talk. Man, you better know the store. Papa, mommy, them, I did salute you now. For this wonderful day, what we call them say Easter Sunday. Well, I'm not going to talk too much about Easter Sunday because we'll get a program when we come after this one where we will be focused on this special day when they call them say Easter Sunday. But today, as soon as I know I'm doing for Amba Voice, I don't bring you a correct story. Papa, take chair, she done. Relax. Don't do overnight skin. You too, dear man. Reme, take chair, she done. No the overnight skin, Reme. Tori there, Mr. Nacho don't come for bring on a correct Tori today. Now see what really happen for Facebook. Facebook, that's what they call and say social media for nowadays. We will get all kind of the press telephone. Make we see what will happen. I see Julius. Julius say watching from UK. Special greetings to Amba. I see CY say confirm Amba they go before. So, make when I give you a revolutionary greetings them for Facebook, more the share them. As soon as you join me for Facebook, my papa and my mommy them, my brothers and my sisters them, when I do me favor. When I press for that on a button, when they call and say share, pim. When I press for that button, when I share. When I own a sabi for manipulate Facebook and WhatsApp, when I copy her, put her phone a WhatsApp group there. When I tell them say, Mr. Nanchop don't bring plenty to Rio, and this time you know can you one. So I'm going to take some greetings where they happen. Yes, Mr. Aloysius is always there. So watching from SA, South Africa. Thank you, sir. I see William. William say amen. Yes, great. Wow, Sister Lindis from Belgium. He say ahead, Amba. So let me get your greetings. Madam Jo says watching. Atnan says greetings from Momo County. Wow, the great people from Momo County. Yes. Edwin says, God bless you, Amba, before. Oh, Comrade Nelson Ochiba, UN, our one and only UN. Comrade UN say before, he say una share. As soon as the join country people, more on the share, on the press, on the share button. Mola Wonja Bua. Yes, our Mola Wonja Bua. He say hello, Amba, before. Hello, sir. As soon as the join, no I'm on the press for share button. My papa and my mommy there for ground zero. I bring una correct salute. When I see today, I wear my army clothes. Now me say wahala day. Today I don't wear my army clothes. Now me say wahala day. I don't bring una some female general today. That female general now they make La Republique the shake. Yes. Wow, Mr. Bismarck. He say hello, Mr. Nanchop. Ahead, Amba. I see Kumban. Kumban say watching you ahead, Amba. My wonderful friend Napoleon say fire today, ahead, Ambazonia. Please click on the share button. Once we have 200 people, I have slightly above 150 people. Once we hit 200, I'm going to bring our guests for us to start with our presentation for today. Meanwhile, I'm going to be taking your greetings, your Easter greetings. Madam Azano says, Happy Easter, ABC TV family. Hello, Ambazonians. Ferdinand says, thank you. We are watching from the United Arab Emirates. Happy Easter to everyone. Florine says, happy Easter to all my sisters and brothers in Ambazonia. Thank you. We have Hannah. Hannah says, happy Easter, Mr. Clovis. Oh, at least somebody thought of me today. Thank you so much, Hannah. Happy Easter. Beautiful people of Ambazonia. You know, this wonderful day, Easter, we are celebrating. So I've had a lot of messages and reports. People are sharing their concerns about this Easter. I can understand your standpoints and I can understand your points of view. We'll be talking more on that later because I have Minister Silva coming up at 8 p.m. Amba time today on ABC Amba TV with a special message. So this particular day is full with power-packed messages and inspiring thoughts. So please, as you're joining, do me a favor, do us a favor, click on the share button. I see Ida. Ida says, happy Easter, Mr. Clovis. Thank you, Ida. Thank you so much. I see Aquaya LGA. Yes, that wonderful LGA. See, ahead, Ambazonia. Oh, Comrade F, as you are always there, says, great Ambazonia. Thank you, Comrade Nanchop. Ahead, Ambazonia. Happy Easter. I see my namesake, Mr. Epi Nzele. Amwe Chamuka. Manotongereka say na chiabalizimo. He say ahead. I see Titi, my one and only Titi. Hello, Mr. Nanchop. Good evening and happy Easter to Ambazonians. So, brothers and sisters, Papa and Mamidam, dear televiewers, fellow Ambazonians, welcome to today's edition of Amba Voice with Mr. Nanchop. You know, this is that wonderful program on ABC Amba TV where everyone has the right to call and share their opinion. We want to build our nation together. We want to build our country together. And because we recognize the fact that each and every one of us as an Ambazonian, we have something to contribute in this nation building. That's why we've come up with such a program. So we can talk on things that are happening. We can talk on things pertaining to the revolution. We can address issues when there are problems. We can discuss about these problems, develop a collective solution to handle and tackle these problems. But today, I am bringing to you a special topic we title On This Road to Independence. Papa and Mami, the Muna know today. When they talk for big grammar, say nothing good comes easy. We talk for big grammar, say nothing good comes easy. Now true. If when I tell me anything will be good for this life, we manage to achieve like ABC. Even that ABC will the top. For let that ABC time man small pikin no be small thing. When I know how many times they give man casting go for school, teacher they whip man relax. I remember 2 times 1 and 2, 2 times 2 11. Hey my God! I began some mathematics teacher where that pi be why that pi name then a pi on it. Pi one be why. If they can put all man for phone class, they call na 1 by 1. The same one I talk the 2 times table. After I finish 2 times, you go 3 times table. So We get some group where bad boys where some people for bad class. You know them. The whole weekend they don't give homework. No man go learn times table. No, they don't learn. They can't pull for group. When they start give the same old group, the only other boys them they mean that because even that small thing when I talk to they say na ABC na just times table. A2 it no be been an easy thing in those days. Yes, nothing good in life comes easy. So now so we don't talk about this revolution because we fight for something good for we all, because we fight for something good for one nation. It not gonna be an ABC, it not gonna be a cheap tea. Challenges go big, wahala go big, chakara go big. But we must continue for fight. We must stand strong. And now why this topic today be so important, we call and say on this road to independence. On this road to independence. On this road to independence, you will meet challenges. You will meet obstacles. Fight go be, chakara go be, kongosa go be, insult go be. But we not go allow all that to discourage us. So my papa and my brother and my sisters then, when we start, we go into this program in the proper. I get with me today one wonderful woman who not been any strange person for we Ambazonians then. And this one being one of our generals then, you know, I didn't like the woman them too that they come up. And they been one of our sisters. Now bring it for screen. Our female general, Caroline Mala. Welcome on ABC Amba TV and welcome to Amba Voice. Hello, Caroline, can you hear me?
Thank you so much, my hero. I want to salute all my people, my ambassadors. Yes. Can you hear me?
One on one, I can get you clear. Come on, continue, ma.
Hello.
Yes, we can. I can get you very well. Just continue, please.
Yeah. So I want to wish happy Easter to all our of Camp Zero. Happy Easter to all our people watching us all over the world. We are on our Ambazonia television, the People Television. I want to say good afternoon to you, Mr. Mancho.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you too. Our female general, Caroline Mala. You know, Caroline, I admire you because you're a strong woman. You know, it's not easy to have strong women, and I'm so proud of you because you are a strong woman. You're a strong woman because I personally think you are one of those strong ladies we have in Amazonia. We have in this generation who stands for justice, who stands for that which is true. Yes, Caroline, and I really want to use this opportunity to challenge most of you women out there, most of our beautiful Amba women, Amba ladies, power women. Come up, stand up, arise. Listen, the kind of Amazonia we want to build and the kind of future we want to build is the future where women's talents must be recognized. The women must play, they have the right to play an important role in this nation building. Carol, you know, for a while now, and I must say, we've been seeing your activism on the social media, and I personally, I admire your spirit. And for a while, it seems like you just disappeared. In fact, I mean, it's like you lost from the radar. Can you just keep us updated on what has been happening on the background, what has been happening in the few weeks and months with you, and on this journey to independence, on this road to independence?
Yeah, of course, Mr. Mancho. I want to start by thanking, I cannot start this topic without thanking our restoration force that are fighting day and night. They take us to Boya. I want to give 21 gun salute to all the IG representatives, local government that don't sleep day and night, looking and working hard for the strategy to make sure we get to Boya. I want to appreciate so much our Secretary of Communication for the great job he's doing so far to make sure he take the news and inform our people daily on what is happening in the revolution. I want to also appreciate all Ambazonians that are donating to the people and supporting the struggle in any way, I want to say thank you. For people on Ground Zero, I want to say thank you. So, Mr. Mancho, coming back to your question, I will start by introducing myself. I am Caroline Mala, the female general of Ambazonia. I was born in 1987, on the 5th June 1987. In 2006, the revolution starts. I was sitting down in this same chair when I saw the lawyers be beating, dragging on the floor. And I was shocked. So I clicked into the live and I saw so many things happening. So I tried to make some call across La République to find out why my brothers was treating like that. The only answer that made me get so upset, they told me c'est les anglophones, ils dérangent trop.
Mon Dieu.
I could not sit down quiet because I remember when my grandmother was telling me the story of Makiza. She told me how they run from Bamenju to Ambazonia and how Ambazonia helped them. And I saw it as an opportunity to pay them back. I saw it as an opportunity to say thank you. I saw it as an opportunity to also stand with them. As all of you know, I am born Bamileke 100%. But I belong to Ambazonia because my heart have choose to be Ambazonia and nobody can change that. Fellow Ambazonians, my people, my great people. People go to America and take American nationality, but they call them American citizens. Today, I am an Ambazonian citizen. I'm proud. In 2016, when I joined this revolution, there was a lot of determination and love among us. I remember those days when we activists encourage ourselves, motivate people on the ground, use SMS to send messages across Ambazonia to tell them, go stand, stay at home. I remember those days when I can call my brother and say, my brother, please don't forget to send 100 SMS today before you sleep in the night. I can remember those days when we go send credit to people on the ground to make sure they forward message to make to others. I can remember those days when we were all fighting for the same goal until La République infiltrate us. Fellow Ambazonians, I am talking to you people with a heavy heart. My heart.
Caroline, make we talk for pigeon so that grandma need them for village. Make we talk for pigeon so that grandma need them for village. They go feel understand we. If you broke for pigeon, if you like.
Okay. My heart, the over worry. The tears inside me is too much. I used to ask myself, where is this infighting coming from? I fast, I pray. We were in peace until Milan Atam come from nowhere to create Skakuf. He manipulates Ratasan and write him a letter to dismiss Mark Barata and Mr. Tapan Ivo. And I know Mark Barata and Mr. Tapan Ivo never forgive that. They still have that in their mind until today. Because they were the one leading the consortium, they just come remove them overnight. My papa them, we are in the revolution where our enemy are killing us day by day. Our mother them dey for bush. We people no fit eat. They dey Nigeria as beggar. We are in the revolution where our girls don't become na ashawo for 200 naira. We are in the revolution where our mama, our papa dey for bush. When I turn back, my people, I see the image of Mama Wapi burned to ashes by La République. When I turn back, my people, I see the image of our villages burned day by day. When I turn back, I see our people dying. And I tell to myself, why should I keep quiet? I promise these people I will stand with them. It's time to forget the past and focus.
Yeah, Cameroon. Yeah, continue, please. Continue, just continue.
Coming back for why I was silent. I was with the interim government. I stand with Sisi Kwai Tabe. When he was arrested, I feel so bad. We all shout for his release. We make sure we say we cannot tell La République that they have ruined us. We were one of the people. We were one of the people that motivate and say our country cannot stay without a president. We need a president because they was proposing to us 3 people. We say no, we need a president, and our Excellency Dr. Sako was elected as acting president. We all support him, we stand with him. Our Excellency launched my trip to Boya. We all come on STV television, Southern Cameroon television. We mobilize people, we talk, we motivate people, back, we work to make sure we get the money to free Boya. I didn't know what was happening when somebody come to my inbox and send me informations, classified information about my trip to Boya, telling me that the money is misused. I wish I could come back to the past. It's time for me to comfort, to go to the interim government and ask them questions. I get so upset because I say my people cannot be dying and something like that is happening. I get so upset and I start finding solution. I start going around asking people, is this really true? And people tell me it's true. I touched 1 or 2 people who lied to me. They didn't tell me the real story how it was. I look around me and I saw a group of propaganda machine groups full with lie tellings, doing so much propaganda. And I tell to myself, I am disappointed. Let me go at least as far as Boya, because I was hungry of Boya. I needed to go to Boya. Anything that could lead me to Boya, I was ready to just follow. I never knew that it's not everything. Not everybody that shout that this Boya that is really for Boya. For me, I just needed to stand with a group, to stand with people, to start to enter a bus that would take me to Buea. I didn't want to know who will take me to Buea. I just wanted to Buea. I just wanted to reach Buea. So I left the interim government and I went to this group they call ADF. When I get to ADF, my brothers and sisters, it was worse. I then remember they say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. I start asking myself, why did I do that? I supposed to stay with the IG, fire them, push them to do the right thing. I become so sad. I was so down, so quiet, because what the ADF was doing for the revolution was so painful. I was dying inside me. I could not talk. And start to see what people were saying about ADF. I start to read messages way back. I start to see advice my sister Kuku bring gift to me. I start to see many things that they made me to understand it was sabotage. I decide, for the love of my people, for the love for Ambazonia, I decide to make my own investigation. I said, I must know who sent me those screenshots and why the person did that. I sit down quiet and I was monitoring everything step by step. I have people on the knows me because I have been in this relation for long. They normally talk to me. I get back to them and I tell them I'm sorry. I need them to answer some questions because I have questions. I spoke with my mothers on the ground, from my sister, from my brothers on the ground, and they tell me so many things. Every day by day, I was having information. Every day by day, I was having information. And I tell to myself, if you realize your mistake and you sit down quiet and allow La République agent to destroy this revolution, the death of Mama Wapi will never let you go, will never go free. The blood of the innocent will be on your head because you were one of the people that supported self-defense.
Carol. Hello, Carol.
Yes, sir.
You don't just talk. You don't just talk some important talk. Where? You don't talk some important talk where I know I'm going run that talk. I know I'm going to hear that talk be important, and I believe say Ambazonians they get for let that talk. And when you correct, you just say you be there in a situation where you be vexed. That way you hear the scandal for my trip to Buea, but you know be investigate and for no one are true. So because of that anger, you vex, and because of your zeal for Buea, you start look for any other group where you look and say it could be a true group for take we go Buea. That's what I understand now.
Exactly.
So now you talk say you go join the ADF and you make a statement say once you go join the ADF, you can't discuss and say the devil way you know is better than the angel way you don't know. You want to tell me more on what that one mean?
Yes, I will tell you more about what that one means. My fellow Ambazonians, I went to a group that was not fighting for Buea. I joined a group that was fighting to be in charge. I went to a group that was fighting to be in charge, that if you don't belong to ADF, you must not exist. If you don't belong to ADF, you must die. That is their priority, is to make sure their leader become the president. Their objective, their main objective for this revolution is not for us to go to Boya. It's for us to let their leader be the president, to leave their leader to lead. So it's something, it's about power. Power and money. So they are ready and they will stop at nothing until they lead. If they don't lead, nobody will lead. They will keep on castigate, sabotage any group and anything that will stop them for being president, for being leader, for being on top of the revolution. We spend more than 1 year just looking for strategy to put people down. I remember so well, and I want to use the opportunity to please ask for forgiveness to Mr. Woja. Mr. Woja, I was in a group where we use somebody to make voice about your scam. We did that. Somebody talking that you scam the person, we were the one that did those voice. We use somebody in the ADF to make those voice. So I want to tell Ambazonians that Dr. Mr. Woja did not do those things. We, the ADF people, was the one working hard to make sure we disgrace the interim government. Because our mission was to put the interim government down.
Wow, wait, Caroline, you have to take a break here. You get to take a break here. You get to take a break here because this is matters arising now. Dear televiewers, fellow Ambazonians, welcome to today's edition of Amba Voice with Mr. Nanchop. You guys know, Papa, I mean, and I have done a picking down a brutal picking way. You don't stand there. It go dig all the bad things for this revolution. It go bring the reality for light, and we go make sure say, may we know which I will stand. We know the problems for our revolution, and we'll develop strategies them for overcome those problems. Then, when I don't see the plenty chakara and wahala we don't be for the revolution, and I'll be happy say, and they pick out some people they made they can talk. Now, Caroline, you tell me some very important thing. I respect a lot every individual or any group where they fight for the Ambazonian revolution. But one thing we will not go tolerate for the revolution, now for allow individuals or groups where they will invest energy and time for sabotage, lifestyle, and for destroy the institutions for the people or of the people. We will not go allow that nonsense for this revolution and for Ambazonia. Can we tell you something? You tell you say during a time where you be vexed and because of anger, where you be vexed, you start finding groups there, you go join ADF because you want to try to see how if you work with ADF, you want to push ahead the revolution. But you go learn inside propaganda group. Tell me some of the activities you want to be doing inside a propaganda group. What will ADF they really do? What will be their work? What will they really do?
Yeah, actually, we have a group called Mandela Group, Kunta Kinte, and so many that I don't remember all of them. But if I go to my screenshots, I have so many screenshots. I feel pick all of them one by one. So what we do is to create fake things to come and attack the interim government. So create fake things, fake news, propaganda, and attack ADF. So that's the really thing we are doing. Like also, if we see a fighter, like example, we even have I want to say something very important here. There was a time that they was looking for Free Marshal to kill him because they said Chris Anu is having that power because of Free Marshal. If they kill Free Marshal, he will not have any power again. So because of Free Marshal, that Free Marshal that is giving him the guts. So if we kill Free Marshal will not get any power again to Chris Anu will not get any power again to come and talk and impose on people. So we were looking for Free Marshal, and we didn't see him. So they come back to the group and say, okay, we get to bring the story that Free Marshal is in Ghana, so that Free Marshal will do video or audio, we go trap him. That is when I become very, very disturbed. He was like, because I love Free Marshal so much, and I love, even La République is so much afraid of Free Marshal. So I become so disturbed. Yes, I post that Free Marshal is in Ghana. I needed to do that because I was with them. So I have to do that. I posted that Free Marshal is in Ghana, and we needed Free Marshal to come and talk so that we can locate him and kill him.
Wow. So
and also there's something that made me feel so bad. I remember that day they create a contender force. They just take fighters, put on the thing. So many fighters was not even aware. They say 7 kata. 7 kata was never part of contender force. We just use those things to do propaganda. It was only about ADF. So they wanted to involve Mom CV, and she asked them that for her name to be on it, she would like to know what is happening. She asked them so much questions. Because they could not answer, they start castigating her, calling her all types of names, and she left. When she left, I feel so bad, and I didn't say anything. There's one of our brother on Ground Zero by name Tambe Ashu. That boy was really a thick profile that really castigate the IG. Many people know Tambe Ashu, a very strong ADF member. So when Vivian Bangui, Mom CV, left, Tambe Ashu start asking questions. Tapa Ivo went to take the voice and give to this boy that do the voice. How is his name again? Amba, this guy, Chedon Gombe. And when he give the voice, they come and accuse Tambe Ashu that he was the one that did that. Immediately they accuse him that he was the one that did that because he was toasting one girl in ADF. The girl have to remove her picture and put on Facebook, knowing very well the guy was on Ground Zero, for him to be killed. That is where I become so scared. I become so scared. I said, these people, if they can do that to their strong member, they can do that to me tomorrow. I become very quiet. I was not assisting in anything again. If they talk, I don't talk. I was just silent in the group. I started asking myself questions. I didn't come out of the group because I needed proof. I needed to get more proof so that if tomorrow I say and they say no, I will remove them. So I do the screenshot of everything and I put it in my drive. That is when they start suspecting, saying that they are suspecting me because anything that they are doing in the group, I will send to the Tambe Ashu to go and talk. Because I was no more happy with what they were doing. That their plan to kill Free Marshal and all this was just something I could not be part of that. So anything they do, I will send to Tambe Ashu, keep a copy up. That is how we work.
Wow. So I'm a little bit dumbfounded right now. I'll be somehow dumbfounded, fellow Amazonians. I know the expert for Eddie cannot see them. The truth I say, I never really enter our presentation today, me and Carol, because Carol get a lot for talk. Now, for now that I join with for Facebook and YouTube, I want to click on the share button. I want to share this message. We make share this message widely. We want to share this broadcast widely. Any man when they join me now for Facebook, I want to see how when they click on the share button. I want to see how when they click on the share button. You know, Jesus Christ. Okay, Carol, when you be done with these people that you work with ADF, for anytime the day we be done with them, we get the feeling say that they fight La Republique. When you be get feeling say them they fight La Republique, was there any time that you had that feeling they were fighting against La Republique? Or what was your impression? What do you think they were doing?
My brother, I want to tell Ambazonians, there is something Ambazonians need to know. I've never heard of any ADF attacking La Republique. Never. Never. They have never attacked La Republique. The only news they always bring is that those fighters are looking for our trouble. We have to crush them down. They have never come in the project with the project of how to go and attack La Republique. They was always coming to, oh, we have those fighters, they are looking for our trouble, we go crush them. So it was like they are fighting more Ambazonian fighters than La Republique.
Wow. Okay, Carol. I want us to continue for this talk. You know, you don't tell us about your time with ADF and what apparently make you come out for ADF. And even though I'll give you live for talk more on that now as we go. You make a point on a lack of investigation. Hello?
Yes, I'm here, I'm with you.
Okay. What to be some of those things that you regret them? When you regret them now? Because I know so you've been a person where you love Ambazonia and you stand for justice. What to be some of those things that you regret away along your journey for this revolution? Because we talk about on this road to independence. What to be some of those things that you regret them? Like maybe lack of investigation of the truth, or now say you join ADF, or what to be the things that you regret them?
Fellow Ambazonians, I regret being discouraged at some point of time. I regret giving up at some point of time. I know there are so many watching me right now that feel the same way and are still feeling the same way. So many are saying, we are tired of the revolution. The infighting is too much. I'm no more interested. My brothers and sisters, as you say that, before you start, look back and close your eyes. Remember Mama Happy, who was born alive. Remember the houses they burn day by day in Ambazonia. Remember our brothers and sisters that are dying every day. Remember the Gabu massacre. Remember that La Republique is not discouraged. Are we going, just like me, to let La Republique to finish our people? Are we going to sit down quiet because of past mistake and allow La Republique to kill and burn all our villages? Are we going to keep quiet because of the past mistake? Because I believe we all did mistake in this revolution. I'm not the only one that done mistake. You may be watching me, you have never done mistake before. My brothers and sisters, I want to tell you have done mistake. Even by insulting a fighter, it's a mistake. Even by insulting your brother, it's a mistake. Even by sabotaging and castigating your brother, it's a mistake. Fellow Ambazonians, we can still make things right. We can still make things right and put put la République dans la sauce. We will put la République in the hot pepper. We will tell la République no anymore. It's right time to leave the past behind us and say no anymore. We will not be discouraged. We will not be discouraged. We will never let our people down. It's time to take courage, just the way I'm taking courage now, and continue where we stop. We will never give up. We cannot give up now because La République is rejoicing. It's right time we all start doing double. If we were contributing $10, we will contribute at $20, now $100 now. It's right time we all stand up now and say the past is behind us and focus on the future. I am not turning back, my brothers. I don't want to look behind me anymore. I want to guarantee my papa and my mama on the ground. I want to guarantee my fellow Ambazonians that this time around, nothing is stopping the journey to Boya. We will forgive ourselves. We will leave the past behind us and concentrate on the enemy. I regret so much being involved on those demonic things. But I want to beg my papa. I want to beg my mama. I want to beg my adopted family. I want to beg my country, my people, Ambazonia, because I am Ambazonia. They should have mercy. They should forgive. They should all put all the bad things behind them and focus. They should avoid distraction. I was once there. I know better than them. I know what we were cooking to lie. I know what we were doing to castigate, to make sure we distract the people. I ask myself as a time, how does this help La République? My brothers and sisters, sit down as you listen to the female general, a mother, a sister, a wife, and ask yourself, how does this help Ambazonia revolution? How does this hurt La République? Because we are here to hurt La République, know our own. We are here to protect our own. Ambazonia first. Be your brother keeper. My brothers and sisters, there is no country without a government. There is no country without a government. And we can only free ourselves with free people, not with people in prison. We have nothing against our brothers and sisters in prison, my brothers. But you cannot be in La République. We all know La République, Yaoundé Kondengi, prison, and call yourself a free man. Fellow Ambazonia, look at the villages. Look at those fighters that live their life. I think of General Chacha. I think of Amigo. And I think of so many. Are we going to let their death to go in vain? Are you going to let La Republicans call us Ambazozo? Are you going to let La Republicans laugh at us because of mistake? They say we disagree to agree. There's no family or marriage without fighting. But we don't focus on the fight. We focus on the future. It's right time we take a new turn. It's right time we look for the way forward. It's right time we tell our Republic, we know your game. We know our people. We don't care anymore. We are going to Boya. I want us to take this as a motivation. I want to tell my papa for Ground Zero that I've been asked by those fake group, kidnap, taking ransom, that they did not do that in Ambazonia name. Ambazonians are lovely people that cares for their people, that work day and night for the better future of their family. We shall never hurt our own. We shall never. never hurt our own. Fellow Ambazonians, I want you to say today, I regret my past mistake, but I am moving forward towards Boya with our entering here.
Now,
Because
Carol.
all the government. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Carol, I like what you really talk. I like what you're saying, because it's eye-opening to most of us who are very neutral and who are also of the same will and desire to see our homeland free. Now, the point is, now, dear televiewers, welcome to today's edition of Amba Voice with Mr. Nancho. We are on the topic on this road to independence. I have with me the only female general in Ambazonia. Of course, I know there are others, and of course, I am calling on most of our females to step up because we trust in the woman power. Now, I have this female general with me, Caroline Mala, our great Ambazonian general, and she's giving us a vivid explanation of her journey so far in this Ambazonian revolution. We know her zeal, we know her commitment. Now, Caroline, somebody might say, you are saying all this because somebody have paid you. Maybe I have paid you, maybe the interim government have paid you. Somebody might claim that, well, she's saying that maybe they paid her to do that. Or maybe she's saying that because ADF never paid her, give her some money. What was your position in the ADF, or in what group or department did you belong to in the ADF, and how can you debunk it? Because somebody might claim you are saying all these things you are saying because somebody has paid you to say it.
My fellow Ambazonians, I want to say it here in front of every Ambazonian that is watching me today. I challenge anybody that have ever given me 1 cent for this revolution to come and testify with proof. I did not join this revolution for money, and I will never use this revolution for money. Never. The little I have, I always contribute. ADF cannot deny that fact. When we launch contribution, I always give. If I don't have, I can call my friend in the US and tell him, please, Papa, help me. Can you help me donate on my name? When he donate, he send me the receipt, I send to them. So I did not need blood money. I did not need blood money, because if I needed to be paid, I will not come to Ambazonians, La République. I will stand with Bia. Or when I know say anybody will support Bia killer, get money, good. So if I needed money, I will not be with Ambazonia. If I needed to be paid, I will not be with Ambazonia. The blood of people that have been dying on ground zero cannot be replaced, can have no price, because even if you give me 10,000 euro today, I don't already put my hand for blood, and it shall haunt me. So I don't want to be involved in anything blood. That is why I want to guarantee my Ambazonian brothers and sisters, and ADF can testify. I don't need a dime. Our people need it more than me. Our fighters need it more than me. I prefer to sleep on the street. As far as my fighters is having granite, I am okay. I am fulfilled. I just want us to reach Boya. You all know I have no room anymore. I cannot go back to La République. My only hope is Amazonia. The only payment I can get is Boya. That payment is more than money, because money is vanity upon vanity, but freedom is forever. So the payment I expect is total independence. I will not put my hand for any blood. I don't need it. Wow. Mr. Mancho, I spoke to you for the first time. That was yesterday. I don't remember. I think yesterday. And we have never talked of anything about the revolution. We talk only about the revolution. So I don't know what they're talking, but if they are be paying people, they try, they know that me, they don't pay me. They don't fit pay me. Because I
Thank
always
you.
say, anybody that collect money, blood money, the God of Ambazonia, the blood of the departed will forever haunt the person. So my brothers and
Now,
sisters, don't think I'm here because as people are lying that they pay me. No, no, no. When I know this my house, I've never changed the house.
now, Carol, I want to. Yes, Carol, I don't want you to give us so much about your privacy. I don't want us to go to that. Now, I want to say something. Fellow Amazonians, permit me use this or seize this opportunity to say something. I am challenged. Now, Carol, if I'm getting you well, you saw an instance where you were frustrated, you were angry. By the way, we all know and we are all aware of your zeal for this revolution. We are aware of your zeal. We know how zealous you are. And at one time, because you were driven by this zeal, you saw a situation where there was a scandal and you were frustrated. Now you said you got some information from some people and this thing infiltrated your mind so much that you were angry. You thought, what kind of corruption is this? What kind of thing is this? So you went away, you abandoned. You see, you were working with the interim government of the people because we know you supported Sisiko, you supported Sarkozy. You were not for any president. You are for the institution, the Ambazonian institution, the interim government. Okay. Now it came a time where I'm just trying to round it up so that those who came in late, they can understand what we've been discussing. Now it came a time when you said you were just frustrated and you wanted to look for any other group that you see that is true and worthy and that has the ability or that is focused on taking us to Boya. So you decided to give ADF a try and you became a member of the ADF. Whilst in the ADF, you discovered a lot of things. Your eyes got open that the ADF is not fighting for Ambazonia. They are fighting for their own personal gains and claims. You've given us some series of examples. I don't want us to make mention of. You talk on how they are fighting to pull down the interim government. They are using the propaganda strategy. As a matter of fact, you gave us some examples of some propaganda. You even shared on your page. We saw them. Some things you did, we saw them, and you told us that these are the assignments of the ADF. This is their work. That means you guys had a meeting. This is all they are planning. Now, I want to ask you a question. And before I go to the next point, I want to ask you a question. Do you know if the AGOVC and the ADF, they are working hand in hand with La Republic? Do you have any proof for that? Can you confirm that? Because there have been a lot of rumors out here that the ADF is working with La Republic. I don't know if you have any proof for that because you've been an insider. Can you say anything to that?
My brother, my sisters, my people, no say I no go fit talk something wey no be lie. But sometime in life, when you see people actions, you can ask yourself, where do they belong? Fellow Ambazonians, I cannot say ADF is working with La République because I don't have a proof on that. But I know they have a hiding agenda. Which I was not able to fish it out. So I cannot come here because if I say somebody is working with La République, as I said, Eric Tato is working with La République, that is the fact. I will not come and say ADF is working with La République without any fact. I am not those people sabotating, lying. I want to be clear with Ambazonians that being with ADF, they put more effort to put people down than to fight for freedom. They put more effort to fight the IG and any other group than to fight the enemy. I don't know why. And the question still remains, why ADF? Why are you so much interested to put down IG dans la République? Why are you so much interested to make sure all the fighters come under ADF than to collaborate with fighters? Why are you so much interested of killing any fighters who refuse to come under ADF? Why are you so much interested? My question on this question you just asked Mr. Mancho is why? So I cannot come and lie to my people on Ground Zero that I have the fact that they are working with La République. But the investigation is still going on. Anytime I will have the fact, I shall come to our Ambazonian television and tell the Ambazonian people. For now, I know they are fighting the interim government and anybody, Sokadev and the rest. So they want everybody under ADF. They want to be in charge.
Okay, Caroline, thank you for that. We don't talk so. Now, I like this, my program made a bit for Pidgin. Now, dear televiewers, friends and sympathizers of the Ambazonian Revolution, I want you to please bear with me. Our national language is the Kamtok Pidgin. We now understand. So the point there is, Caroline is French. She's a French-speaking Ambazonian, you know. And now, by the way, I want to make a broken for a Pidgin. So permit her English. She's speaking a very good English. I can even say she speaks better English than me and than some of us. But I really like her expression. Now, I don't want us to focus on the grammatic expressions here. I want us to focus on the message, on the content of the message. Make me focus for the message. Papa and Mamie, for Ground Zero, brothers and sisters, them. I want me to talk something. When I know what we're doing for this program, I will open the line, make a call. We'll take some calls later. But for now, more will dig into this matter. More will dig into this matter. So for now that we watch for Facebook, any man will never click on the share button will surely start suspecting sin in La Republic agent. Now, Caroline, I like what way they talk because I like make people to be factual. I mean to be honest. You say you know if you tell me and because you don't get any proof, say ADF they work with La Republic. You say, but from their actions. You don't ask a lot of questions. Why? Why are they doing what they are doing? And I think it's a legitimate question. Now, question where all Ambazonians, if you ask them, every Ambazonian, if you ask that same question, say, why the person is doing that kind of thing? And it will still remain a red cell until we can know the truth. I'm not telling us something, Papa, Mami, them. I don't tell us, no. Me, Mr. Nachop, play while they enter, even Nidu, nothing enter. Check for Nidu. I go dig all things, bring her for the television, for una front. Now, give me time. When I just give me, I go dig all things. Even look up. I don't tell you, I say even trade they have for money in bedroom. If I want more, now 5 minutes. When I no worry. Amba voice go dig all things for this revolution because it's time for justice. We want justice. We want the truth. Enough of this confusion inside this Ambazonian revolution. Now, Carolina, I come back for you, my sister. And I want to use this one for talk for all of us Ambazonians. I want to talk for all of us. I want to use Caroline like an example. Me, I go look you like an example. Like a good example for the Ambazonian revolution. When I not forget, we talk on this road of to independence. On the road to independence, plenty things will happen. Person will go away, person will misbehave, person will make mistake. Just like Caroline talk here, if you make a mistake, out of anger, if you act, if you want for, you know, if you want so, and many of you will do it. Sometimes they were many parents like when I was be discouraged because of what I be here for my trip to Boya. So he said, be act out of anger. He said, go join ADF. He said, but when you get inside ADF, he said, ADF worse. He said, ADF worse. He start asking himself, say, he thought himself, say, the devil way he be know he better than the angel way he know. He thought himself, say, he be left this institution for Amazonia. Go join the ADF. Now, because he be see some kind of thing, but wait till he say for ADF, he bad. So Easter can say, but the news that we tell you about the IG and the interim government and my trip to where he get for investigate them. So Caroline tell me say he get for investigate them. So Easter investigate them. I will go come now for that point, Carol. He said Easter investigate them. So Caroline, wait till make you now which point of time will you become convinced and now wait till you be the do. What will you do for get yourself informed and forget yourself, forget the truth. Because you talk say at one point you will look and say, what should happen for ADF? You know, if you continue for do am, you say now, so you get to start investigate. So what you be do, what you be happen, what you be for that way happen for that time where yeah, you do am, where make you for say you must
Yeah,
back to the revolution.
I want to thank my and sisters in Amazonia that helped me doing this investigation. So they say they still have part 2 version. So I use my power as a woman, as a mother, to get information on Tabenian side through people you expect, say I know them, and also from the interim government side. So as she done, and I compare the 2 versions, and I ask some questions to some of the key members of interim government, like some country head, where I been know them for the beginning for this revolution. I been ask them some key questions and they give me their answer. So after all those answers with the proof from the interim government side and the proof from Tabenia side, I come discover say it was sabotage. And I ask myself, why did even that person send me those proof at that time? Because they wanted me to castigate IG. They wanted me to insult the IG. So I check the two version, and I go into, and I come to realize that the IG, our interim government, did not embrace my trip to Buea. Tabenian Brado, Kalesh Bongo was the one behind it, and Milan. Some people will say, why? It's just like they put somebody in front of something, if they talk for fraud, where you don't know anything that happened for the account, you don't get password for the account, you know the account not there for his name, they remove money without telling him. So if they him now for medium, now him that they see, but the real people where they chop the money, they behind. That is what I discovered, that our Excellency Dr. Sako was working with thieves. Tabenian Brado, Milan Atan, Kalesh Bongo, and so many. So that is when I come discover, say, no, I get to come and make things right and ask for sorry for our Excellency. I accused him wrongly without my investigation, and I want to come and tell him I'm sorry. Fellow Ambazonians, do not judge our Excellency because you hear people saying things. Remember, I said things some time back and saying I have facts. The enemy of the revolution sent me those facts to make me angry, but they didn't show me the real facts. They just show me the part that will make me angry. They didn't show me the reality. They didn't show me what really happened. Fellow Ambazonians, you are reason with me. If Tabenian be so innocent, why you no come for audit? We challenge Tabenian Brado to come for audit.
Bam, you don't wait for Canada.
He no money, that is why he no fit come for audit. So fellow Amazonians, I castigate our Excellency because I thought he was the one controlling the account, he was the one removing money. No, our Excellency didn't even have access to the account. He didn't even know the name. He was just somebody they put in front to raise money. And I know that God showed him and he cleaned them out. He cleaned the thief out and they become frustrated. Thank you, Mr. Mancho.
Thank you. Now, dear televiewers, fellow Amazonians, I want to talk something for the point. And also, many of you that they watch you right now, and most of you don't make mistake for the revolution. Some of you don't act out of anger, and some of you, just like Caroline, we don't act out of misinformation. We don't act because some people they manipulate we, they give you false information. One of the things where they create a lot of trouble for the revolution, I say, plenty of people in the big good for spread wrong information and for spread lies. Now, tell us something. If one thing the way some people can be good for the revolution for do now for manipulate people and for talk lie. Now for manipulate and talk lie. Now what I saw when I look at the revolution sometimes, I see most of these activists the way that they come place individuals them, talk lie, manipulate, talk this, talk how they will kill this, they will destroy this. And they ask myself, say, now this thing will take me go where? Papa, mommy, we not judge for yourself. Just like Caroline the talk. He said, if you be moved by these people, they are kind of things and they be deceiving. It not be taking time for doing it for investigate. I want to challenge owner. Owner Ambazonian, any man will watch me, he still get one or two problems. Where he still vex for some kind of thing them. Where you know some kind of thing they vex they have. Why you don't feel investigate on that matter? Instead for you to allow some people that they brainwash you, they tell you like why you don't feel investigate. Look at what Caroline do. A wise woman. Caroline say he investigate. He do proper investigation. So I think say maybe one day a challenge for we. Maybe some of you will learn to do investigation for matters. And if not be so, we will go away. So I just want to encourage you and I want to talk for all we Ambazonians. For all we Ambazonians, say we get a lot of work to do for the revolution. And Carol on the talk here say he asked me Ambazonians to forgive and the rest. Man, talk say do a general, we take it like a prodigal son. My brother and my sister for ground zero. We not forget say some of our action that they get influence for ground zero. It affect ground zero directly or indirectly. People they die. And Carol talk here say, imagine Carol say, why we will be with the fight and people they only fight for pull down the IG and for gain relevance when were people they die for ground zero? Why will not we fight for ground zero? Oh, I will ask you a question. You will not be discouraged for contributing money again just because they will tell you lies for my trip to Boya. You don't be discouraged. You need to support your county. You need to support the IG. You need to support your local government area. You need to support the work again. You need to take care again for refugee them. Just because some person will deceive you. You don't look and say you do hot work zero. You don't look and say the enemy will succeed now for get you for place where you want to get you. I believe so much. Most of you know when I don't miss my past show them. When I go watch those shows them, you will get this information. Say La Republique is target. Not one leaders. La Republique is target now for this revolution. Now for create a situation where plenty of people that will be discouraged, they're not going to contribute again for the revolution, they're not going to support. Then La Republique go play this their delay tactics. They go play this delay tactics. So much so they go hope say when we are ground zero fighters, they don't get money, they don't get support again from we, they will become weak. You see, they will become weary. As time we go, they will become weary because they need to get a support again for we. Now, what will happen? They will overpower them. Then the boys will give up. Now, why they don't go create centers? They say, may they can't say committee. They don't create all these kind of useless committees. Because they hope see the boys will give up. You know how the boys will give up. The boys if you only give up now when they don't get our support. You see, when we fight against each other, and now the target for the Republic now for create situation amongst us. For instance, make me when them believe they say my chip to be a money. You know, when they discourage you, just like I want to, if they be discouraged, and most of we will be honest, most Ambazonians don't be discouraged because of those lies telling. Most Ambazonians don't be discouraged because of those manipulation. Then now we don't just say we get our institutions. You get your county, you get your local government area. If you think you want to give money again for interim government, why don't you go give for your own county or for your local government area for support our brothers? And at least this war get for continue, we'll get for win. We must win above La Republique. So for you, for don't you go stop and you will fight now. You will come on social media. You cost you one, the cost you one. Brothers and sisters, that is not the reason we started fighting, and that will not take us to Boya. So I don't want to tell myself, Papa, Mami, them we get for focus on this battle. We get for focus on this victory and for no say our enemy in La Republique. Caro, you get any message you want pass for La Republique? For this thing where the ones to be discouraged.
Of course, of course, of course. My people, I know say some of them, they grandeur whether they listen for me. Una permit me to use their language to tell them something. Chers ex-compatriotes camerounais, chers gouvernements terroristes, vous avez infiltré la lutte ambazonienne depuis des mois, je dirais presque années. Mais nous venons vous dire aujourd'hui, nous avons découvert votre plan. Vous avez infiltré notre lutte afin de nous décourager pour que nous ne contribuions plus pour nos combattants. Mais nous venons vous dire aujourd'hui, Atangana Njipol, Atanga Njipol, je t'appelle Atangana parce que tu n'es plus ambazonien et que tu as pris la nationalité Boulou parce que tu as été chassé de l'Ambazonie. Je tiens à dire à Atangana Njipol, à Paul Biya, le mort vivant, le fantôme, à Médène, à tous les ministres Teng et ses armées qui croient que l'Ambazonie est un rêve. Je tiens ici à dire à ces Camerounais qui croient que nous serons un jour, que l'Ambazonie s'est levée et ne retombera pas. Nous allons se rassurer. Nous allons se rassurer que nous prenions notre pays par force des mains de votre gouvernement. Nous prenons notre pays par force des mains de ces terroristes. La preuve en est. En 3 ans, vous n'avez rien pu faire. Mais aujourd'hui, nous les Ambazoniens sommes révoltés plus que jamais. Nous avons pris une nouvelle tournure qui est plus jamais de traîtres à l'Ambazonie. Plus jamais le groupe de Atangana Njipol dans l'Ambazonie. Et nous allons contribuer. Nous allons se rassurer que nos hommes soient équipés, que nous achetons les bonnes armes. Et nous allons retirer tout ce qui est terroriste militaire camerounais à l'Ambazonie. La récréation est terminée. Pour tous ces francophones qui se retrouvent à l'Ambazonie, qui sont encore à l'Ambazonie, qui ne se sentent pas ambazoniens, qui sont contre le combat de l'Ambazonie. Il est temps pour vous de faire bagage et de déguerpir de l'Ambazonie. Parce que l'Ambazonie, vivre libre ou combattre, l'Ambazonie serait libre. Je tiens ici à dire à tous les Camerounais, je suis la voix de l'Ambazonie. Je suis celle qui dit non à l'unité, qui dit non au dialogue FIC, en qui dit oui à la restauration totale et à l'indépendance totale de l'Ambazonie. L'Ambazonie est un pays. Nous tenons ici à vous dire que nous ne combattons pas pour le changement du régime. Que Biya soit mort ou en vie, nous les Ambazoniens, on s'en fout. Nous combattons ici pour récupérer notre pays, pour l'indépendance totale et sans condition de l'Ambazonie. Il est temps de se séparer, rester bons voisins, que de vivre dans l'unité fausse et dans la guerre. Chers Camerounais, vous pouvez vous lever et dire, laissez l'Ambazonie partir en paix. Vous pouvez le faire. Parce que ça se passe à l'Ambazonie aujourd'hui. Mais rassurez-vous, nous serons prêts à amener le combat au Cameroun s'il le faut. Les jours à venir seront très graves. Notez bien, les jours à venir seront très graves. Atangana Njipol, Biyamvi Vondo le fantôme. Je tiens ici à dire au peuple camerounais, vous êtes Camerounais et fiers, et nous sommes Ambazoniens et fiers. Personne ne pourra nous enlever cette fierté. Et nous allons combattre jusqu'à la dernière énergie. Je tiens ici a dit aux Camerounais que l'Ambazonie est fermée. Nous disons, nous ne voulons pas de mouvement à l'Ambazonie. Nous voulons éviter le coronavirus. Tout Camerounais sur le territoire ambazonien qui désobéit à cette loi, la désobéit à ses risques et périls. Je tiens ici à informer au peuple camerounais que non seulement nous allons vous rassurer que ceux qui ne respectent pas les lois de l'Ambazonie soient renvoyés, morts ou vivants, dans leur pays, ou alors respecter la loi et supporter le combat. Pour tous ces Bamileke et francophones qui veulent remercier les Ambazoniens d'avoir soutenu les parents au temps de Macky, vous pouvez vous rapprocher vers l'Ambazonie pour contribuer, ne serait-ce que pour payer de quoi manger aux réfugiés qui sont au Nigeria. Vous pouvez vous rapprocher de nous pour nous soutenir afin que nous vous donnons l'opportunité un jour de venir à l'Ambazonie sans visa. Car l'Ambazonie est réelle, chers Camerounais. L'Ambazonie n'est plus un rêve, c'est une réalité. À Tangananjipol, tous les maires, tous les délégués à l'Ambazonie, je vous demande de quitter le territoire ambazonien. Car nous n'avons pas voté. Les Ambazoniens n'ont pas voté. Et nous ne votons jamais parce que nous ne sommes pas Camerounais. Nous sommes deux pays. Deux présidents différents et deux drapeaux différents. Vive l'Ambazonie. Long live à l'Ambazonie. Long live à l'Ambazonie. Vive la séparation totale. Au revoir la République. Au revoir Bimvondo, président terroriste. Au revoir à Tangananji. Au revoir à tous ces ministres, voleurs, escrocs. L'Ambazonie serait un pays exemplaire. Et nous combattrons jusqu'à la dernière énergie. Thank you, Mr. Mancho.
Merci beaucoup. Moi, je pense que ça, c'est un bon message à la République du Cameroun. OK. Brothers and sisters, Papa, Mommy, them, we don't understand that big talk. For all over the Dutch French for school, well, sister don't talk, say, it talk, say, it talk, say. Yes. And I quite a begin to understand French, they go translate that for now. Now, Papa, Mommy, them, this one, Amba voice, and we'll not say we don't take much of our time, but we'll still get a lot for discussing me and Caro. And later I say, and I say, plenty put them one for call, for ask one or two things, or for contribute one or two things. Now, which way then I say, I'm not going to spend on a time plenty. Which way I go do, go play a small game with Caro. I go bring up Caro again any of these days for part 2. I go bring you up for part 2, and if need be, I go bring you up for part 3. But before then, Caro, I will ask you one question before I open the lines, people they start call. One question. Where you don't sing inside my head the whole time, and I think say plenty people them. The one know the answer to the one they think about. If you answer and tell me, if not, no be problem. I go dig out and I go bring out. More talk about the Swiss talks or the Swiss initiative. You get an idea why the ADF and the AGOC they against the Swiss initiative. You get any idea why? When they ever discuss them for any meeting?
Yeah, we don't discuss them for any meeting, but I would like us to talk it behind before we come for public. So for the next show.
Okay, that's okay. At least we feel respect that one. We feel respect that decision. Now my country, people, them, my papa, mommy, them. Karo, I'm not sure you get plenty of things for talk, but I want to save the time. So I will open line now to take 1 or 2 calls for today. Now, dear televiewers, today is Easter Sunday, and we have a power-packed program coming directly after this live broadcast. The next program that is coming up, I'll be having Minister Silva. Listen, you don't want to miss. The law is listening. And listen, don't miss this particular show. I think I get the first caller on the line already. Hello and welcome to Amba Voice.
Hello, Mr. Nanchok. This is Cyprian. I'm calling from Germany. I want to say our sister Caroline Mara I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I started following you from the day you became an activist for Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. I always follow you. I was angry when you changed your move and so on. But we thank God because the God that the President, His Excellency, Dr. Sako Ekome, is worshiping is a big God. We thank God for delivering you from the hands of witches and wizards. So this is my question to you, my dear sister. I would like to ask some for pidgin so that maybe mommy and papa them for Ganzo them to they listen to the language very well. Now, you don't can give all this revelation. We'll be very worried about your life because some of we know say ADM are people they be very, very professional for kill, for plant people, for kill people. So we'll be worried now about your security. That is one thing. What do you feel tell you about your security? Secondly, and listening, you talk about Theodore Ngumba. Maybe I not get that well. You mean for talk say Theodore Ngumba will get wanna cry out TV. Now you be make a voice. I don't understand them very well. So my first thing, now security, and then the second one now about Theodore Ngumba. So one for tell you be welcome back home. We go do all our own best. We will be with you. We will show you love, and we beg God make it even protect you. Although we work for the protect them, God now get up. So if you answer me those questions, I will be very happy. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Nancho.
Okay, thank you. Now, Carlo, before you answer that question, I want to make a reshuffling of that question. Now, I know when we talk, we answer that particular question on your security, and I want to just assure the televiewer say, Caroline is security be 100% guarantee as far as me, Mr. Nanchop, I'm concerned. No have to worry about that one. Papa, mommy, there. Ma, tell us something. You see, gone are those days where small rats and small crickets them they go out for treating we. They feel say they feel do any nonsense. Listen to me. More than also the will of the Amazonian people and the will of the good ones them, it will overshadow the wicked ones them if the good ones them stand. You understand? So, which I make a very clear and say, you know, no need for fear for talk the truth. Whenever you stand for truth and justice, some small rats them and devils them. You know when Jesus be the cast out demons, when he tell the demons, even cast the go they cry, they holler. And there are manifestation that all the do, but they don't do you know how. So I want to tell you something, Caroline. I know about Caroline's safety. So Carol, maybe you want to answer the second question. I know you want to give a lot of information for the public about your privacy. But if you answer the second question, well, brother, I think repeat up. He talks say the voice will be talk about Theodore Ngumba na how be waka. That voice be waka na how. Na Theodore Ngumba be make am on some person be make and give.
No, they be do the voice for Kunta Kunte group. So na Tapa Ivo be kai and give to them Ngumba to bring confusion, okay, so that they go remove Tambe Ashu, because Tambe Ashu be they ask them some question where they worry them. Tambe Ashu be ask them some strategic question where they feel threatened. So they have to do that to accuse him and remove him. So that voice was a voice that in the group, like we are planning bad things in the group, and him by himself take the voice and give to Theodore Ngumba so that we will accuse Tambe and leave him and remove him and sabotage him, because we realize that he was doing funny things. He was asking questions that was very, very disturbing. So we come realize say it's like this guy more with ADF. So we get to sabotage him and even put the picture out so that we can kill him because it's on ground zero.
Yeah, but Caroline,
as
I don't feel doubt that because
the problem. So like he needed to die, so he cannot talk.
Let me say, if I understand and fine, he didn't put in from Nyongo house. The sister so one man for that Nyongo house, he hide on the open. They start do all things for kick it out because exactly. It sound for me like almost the same thing we say for you. We see say just of recent already see they start put some kind of thing that they talk about you, some kind of sabotage. That means now only the same strategy they will use them.
Yeah.
So more we get the caller on the line. Talk, Carol, talk. Let the caller just be 1 minute. Talk, Carol.
Okay. That is the strategy they normally do. So when you become against, like when they answer the open and start asking questions, they come see say you know they support too much, they will now start sabotaging you, castigating you, making you you start creating fake information, you go create another back. They nothing to castigate you. You dey inside the house, you don't know what we dey do behind. So we go now bring some strategy things against you wey dey inside house to castigate you and remove you and sentence you. People when you come talk, people no go believe you. So that is it.
Okay, I want to ask you one question before I take the next call. We already on line. Wetin be Ayabacho role inside all this? We know say na the head for ADF or ACOFC. Wetin be role? Into the B, into the wetin be role? You know, Tapan Ag, wetin be their role inside this?
Tapan I will be our chief propaganda. So na him dey send us with all the profile. So many fake profile.
With all the fake,
Joshua.
with all the fake profile.
Yeah, so many fake profile. Joshua, Amba. Yeah, there are so many. There are so many fake profile. So we get a group with all those fake profile. We just send them to go do things for us. But we go there behind and see we are not doing anything.
Wow. This is mind blowing. I get a call on the line. I take this caller. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amba Voice.
Yes, Mr. Nanchop. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening, sir. Who is calling and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Ground 1.
From Ground 1. Okay, Papa. Wait to be a question. Wait to be a contribution.
Look, I want first of all to congratulate you for guaranteeing the safety of Caroline. In fact, I want to thank you very sincerely. And I also want to congratulate Caroline for discovering that she was in the wrong position and coming back to the right position. Then I want to find out from Caroline, is she 100% Anglophone or Francophone? That doesn't really matter though, because you can make your country as you want. But also to tell Caroline that a lot of us Anglophones are so afraid of Francophones because they are people of very dubious character. She might come and talk like this and the next day she starts acting funny. And so let her guarantee us that truly she is 100% for this struggle. And please, I want other Southern Cameroonians and Ambazonia to take the example of Caroline and, in fact, come back to the revolution and be focused. We don't care about people whom we know have been fighting against this revolution instead of fighting the enemy, that is La Republique. And I want also to assure other Ambazonia that this struggle is on the right track. There has never been any struggle where you don't have, opposing opinions. And so that of the Ambazonia should not be a different. And nobody should think that our struggle is in the wrong direction. We are strong. We are going on. People whom we know are fighting against us, they are going to get tired because the devil will never win. The devil will never win God. That is my contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, Carol, maybe you want to answer that question?
Yes. What was the question again, please?
Okay. I go one say particularly, and I want to use one generally. I don't think so now. Now even we don't get even so-called Ambazonia when the more put them in code Ambazonians where they don't can talk for we say will be Ambazonian there will be this even when I talk to them so I feel personally I'll be this I can't change tomorrow. So the truth within I say when you want for the revolution we want consistency on the truth. One of my principles, I know they allow external influence for manipulate me, for direct me. I be a kind of person where I will listen from my inner heart, from my mind. When things are a bit too rough, I feel take time, study the atmosphere, hear this, judge on two sides, take the information, then gather and then make my own judgment. I know the one as some person own ideology influence me. And for that, I always try to stay on the truth. For first of all, be just for my own self. So that question when my brother asked, I say, whether Caroline assure you whether he go be na true because they say they come from francophone background and the rest. All those things no matter because we get even Ambazonians the way they born them Ambazonia. For instance, Atangaji when I sell out, when they work for La Republic. So we know if it's define person, we say whether he come on for this, he get this background, all those things do not matter. I believe so much the way it matter. Now person in heart. How an individual be inside heart? What I tell you get that dress. But I will give you, I'll give Caroline, I'll give you a room to talk on that because I wanted to make this thing very global so that we know that we're not just people based on, But now, Caroline, what do you have to say to that? What you get them for talk for that? Answer me.
For people that make investigation about me should know by now that all my family are in Bamenda. My mother's first daughter is married to an Ambazonia. They have 5 kids. The one that come after her is a boy. He's in Ambazonia and he's married to an Ambazonia. After her, I have my elder sister who is a teacher who have stopped, who is in Ambazonia, and they all respect Ambazonia law. I am Buddha 100% from mother and from father. But I am ready to take any oath that Ambazonia is into my heart. I am more Ambazonian than many Ambazonians. I am ready to swear to anything that after Ambazonia and I will die Ambazonia. For my children, for my mother, my sister children, my brother children, it's my right to make sure justice is done. To thank Ambazonians for helping us in Makiza time. And to make things right. Because the story of Ambazonia was a country. That is the fact. And the only justice we have now is the total independence of Ambazonia. I left Cameroon so many years ago. So I have no La République mentality because I stay in West Africa for so many years. And I can guarantee to Ambazonians, I am that kind of person that don't like injustice. I am that kind of person that don't like people to be oppressed. I am that kind of person that don't like somebody to oppress another. The oppression of our Excellency Dr. Sako was just too much. And it was just lie. And I feel touched. And I decided to stand up to make it right. To reveal the truth and to save the revolution. I repeat, I am ready to take any vote. We have our local one country head that went to Bamenda and put him in contact with my sister.
Yeah, Caroline, I'll have to stop you at this point. I want to stop you at this point because I know things have been necessary for you. I know say when I call as them, I want to put the point straight here. Some kind of questions them. I'm not gonna get right for ask any kind of question on a right. And Caroline, you also get the right for choose the question you want answer when you want answer. And by the way, I don't want you answer any question for this show where you would tell you we say your family then they we say would they or whatsoever. It not be necessary or we say you stay or what any question where we don't need that. We don't need that. So any man when you call, we don't want that kind of question for the ask what's that Caroline or if this or that, those things will not be important. Now fellow Ambazonians, I know so when I don't coach me, when I don't vex with me, say I need to always take plenty calls them. But what you're gonna say, I look at say all my 2 phones them already be occupied right now, cause them just to come in on both phones. People then they call on both phones. Now I get a call on the line. I want to key. May he give you a point. Hello, welcome to Amba Voice.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, hold on, come with you, and I have 2 callers already on the line. I'll just take these 2. I will be taking them one by one. So, okay, I take the first call with the other phone. Come on, you and wait for the other call. We'll take this other one. Hello, sir. Now we talk.
Yes, I call from Stuttgart, Germany.
And I want to first of all give a big thank you for the work we don't do for ABC TV. And at the same time, a very, very big thank you to our sister Caroline. It talked like a revolutionist. And just the things we Ambazonians got to emulate and for take them very seriously. And just one question we want to answer for her. We don't talk a lot. The question just goes simple. If we give we don't take controversial information about the death of General Chacha for Boy, who we Ambazonia the one who whether he from ADF, as if we don't get concrete information as of you. If you give some good information as to the death, we will clear the air. Most people get out about the ABC or Ambazonian government or interim government talk, and people get out on which way ADF, the local propagator, and this. If we give you some good information, we'll come home this evening as far as the death of Chacha is concerned. Thank you, and wish you a wonderful day to our female general. Keep the spirit, my sister. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, question number one. I'm going to take the next question. I will take the question and parallel then for continue. The next question, come on, you and.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you plenty, Mr. Clovis. Did you hear me?
Would you hear you clearly? Continue, sir.
Okay, thank you plenty, Mr. Clovis. And I want to wait plenty salute for my able general, Caroline. Now me UN I call from United States of America. I want to talk for Amazonia people. So we will be patient a lot. We not be the life of push like we general see me answer a lot of questions now because that one if it deter people the way they will still come back again. Yes, because they talk say when soup dey hot, you dey take a small from the edge of the bowl. So which way I want to say I give plenty thank you for general as it talks say it believe now say it want find a freedom for people. And then it talks say like actually had to be talked. You say crash my back, I crash your back. And it emphasize we Amazonia them we be help you on papa them that way they begin inside trouble. Now they inside trouble, that time way themselves we get for help, we get for share. And they want to encourage all the other people the way they be know say we be help them. So say that we they join the same train because they not really give money for like public me buy weapons, the state come again for China we and we maybe like public will still tell again was the key again from them tomorrow. And when it will not go there, we say they go then run the go for day. So now one thing that I tell all Amazonia people them say, especially the woman them, we must begin them, we know they carry load because must begin just like na driver with the drive horse. But now horse they carry the load, they carry the driver. So woman them all now they carry begin them inside belly for 9 months or one them 12 months and whatsoever. So if all women them they feel understand the pains the way they carry picking for their belly, so when they take surgery before they operate and they born picking them, then don't correct for the woman. They say need they stand up for talk for protect their picking them, for protect which way they be pass through suffering for before they get them. Because we need a woman that come up like a general come, we need person like a Narova, we need like a Mom CV them, we need like a Dr. Lee them. I mean all women inside Amazonia need they can't stand up talk because we must begin the video come for all talk say we'll go kiss on chief, you carry a head put down so we'll do so. Because that one you know that one we just talk so maybe because of one reason or the other say we be people they don't buy the other side. So now woman they can protect them. And they want to talk again, I beg don't make one minute. And they want to talk again say which way we want them the revolution they get for be on track. And for be on track I say people the way they be already we go offside, they come accept, say they become a problem, they repent, they confess, so that we will work together. And say if you really fight for Amazonia, you must get the courage for stand for talk, say you be fight for Amazonia. Not the coalition and Northwest or the Southwest, not the coalition and West Cameroon. If you fight for Amazonia, it means you want to restore Amazonia. Amazonia is like a roof, I mean like a house. You will restore the foundation, the walls, them, the roof, them. So if we want to restore Amazonia, we restore with territorial integrity as we get them, we restore with boundaries them, we restore institutions them, including the government, any person will it be against any of those things, them, it means that the person it be in another way or the other. And we don't want to say if you be a leader or an opinion person, you talk say this, so you want the lead way or who will listen to you. Make sure say me you not repeat the same thing when like public it do.
Okay, good. 30 seconds.
We need leaders the way they could be accountable for us. We need leaders who they will give me accountability. We see, for example, Ayukta baby talk say if you try for reset the reset button because money no be come again inside the IG like it did come. Which therefore me say before that time my trip to Goya, Ayuk we don't collect a lot of money more than that. So it depends now for can't give with that accountability. We don't want to say person take with money. Now we want to come for audit. If they give you condition say I want a while now for audit me, I want this person for audit me and other kind of now it make regulation it be backward. So me everybody be join local government area, you pay your CID, you support Amazonia with only enemy now like public. Any person where it degrade people, it cause money for their private part and other kind.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution, sir. Thank you. Now, Mommy and Papa, them country people, time them to be against you. I already get another call. I already wait for the other line. Might just take him here with you get up to talk. Hello and welcome to Amba Voice.
Hello, Mr. Nancho. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Who is speaking?
I'm calling from Germany.
Yes. And now who talk? Now who talk?
Now, Mr. Ray.
Okay. So what's your contribution for today?
I want to actually congratulate you for the good job. But my question to go particularly to with Sister Caroline.
Okay.
We know very well, say La Republique, they use people where they get the background like Caroline, a background. Where it come from Bunda and a 100% Francophone. Now, my question I say, Caroline, maybe you know will fit discuss or put out some issues here. You don't ever be contacted by La Republique to the point say make you help for destroy this struggle. And the second question I say, the time when you be there with ADF, they don't ever mention to you in any way or in any form say make una play a role in the destruction of this struggle with La Republique du Cameroon. Now my question that for Caroline.
Okay, so I think say that one will be our last question for today, and I know sometimes when I go back to me because plenty of people already call. The point within I said this program get a limited time if you operate. This program get a limited time. As I don't talk, we know if you answer all of our question for one day. I already get more than 1,500 missed calls them for both telephones them. And I say, so what you within I say, now permit me, as I don't talk, I will come up with Caroline another day, and perhaps we will give more time for question. And of course, when I will see Caroline more often, most often when I get questions or each one time, generally, if you basically want to give a contribution for ABC or from a talk show, if you call me, write me, I always respond to when I message them. Even though it's delayed, but I do. Now I want to come back for some of the questions because I want to just take another last question. We will answer them now, and then we'll close. Now, Carol, I want to redefine those questions for you. This caller, he make a striking point. He say, whether La Republique don't ever contact you for saying me you know why they don't try for contact you for saying you work for them for I don't know. They ever get any contact like from Atanganji or whatsoever from La Republique government?
No, it's only when I went to the embassy. Every day I was going there to make noise. So the embassy was asking me which I need for stopping to make noise. So we all see that day when I arrived at the embassy, they say, okay, they want to give me something so that I will not come again. When I rejected the money, so they start bringing some boys to beat me that I insulted Eto. But the real truth behind that was that the embassy wanted to give me some money so that I will not come to the embassy again. But when they see that I didn't take the money, they come send those boys to beat me up. So
wow. Let me say
because they say they will kill me if I come that side again. They will gather, they will engage 2 persons to kill me and go throw me for sea. So I stopped.
Jesus Christ. So when I see Amazonia, how much of people they risk their life for stand with we for this revolution? My question I will ask you to watch me right now and say, how much you think say a bit too much for pay as a sacrifice for this revolution? If some person they sacrifice a life, so they give money, it deny for take up. Yet it still stand for the revolution. How much you think say a bit too much? Some people that complain, I don't give plenty money, my money for my trip to Boya. This and that. How much you even contribute for that my trip to Boya? You disturb the whole place. You have key ambassador revolution because of my trip to Boya. So sometimes I even look up, you don't even contribute. Me personally, my thought a shocking thing. I go investigate whether a poem contribute for my trip to Boya. I search the records. I put pressure when they find out a poem no contribute $1 for my trip to Boya. Instead, if you take money where people have send for ye, may contribute for my trip to Boya, if you take a misuser. So that kind of person where if you take money where they send for ye, may contribute for my trip to Boya. In fact, we get reports out there say people that be sent, like people that from Philippines, United Arab Emirates, and the rest. They will send money for ye, say may help them put gear for my trip to Boya. He instead take the money, he grana, he chop, then he can get a coverage for the can't tell you ambassador and say Sako and the IG they mismanage fund. Okay, now look the definition for mismanagement of funds. I will come up for the second question for Caro. But now look the definition for mismanagement of funds. It means if I give money for a purpose, you not use them for that purpose, you use them for something else. When they attack a POM say no, if you give them money for refugee and for Nigeria. Was that the purpose of the money? The purpose for that money, they say, Giam, will you give our money, we contribute for my trip to Boya. You take her, you go give her for refugee. That is not the purpose. That's mismanagement of fund already. So you don't get no ethical foundation or background for even there for point finger for any other person. When I say Amazonas, they will be refugee revolutionary. Now because some of we need to reason deep. We need to know how to tactically and critically analyze some things. Now, why that way some person they just talk for we? Well, a POM get no right under normal circumstances. Personally, a POM, if we be there for Amazonia, if we be safe now, life imprisonment for underground prison. Because it not get no moral standard for accuse anybody for the revolution. Say anybody mismanage fund or take money because it's a not get that moral standard for that. More keep the record straight on that. That's not my topic for today, but I will really say I'm necessary for talking on that because when we see people like Caroline where they sacrifice their life, they do a lot of things, and we get some people where, I mean, most of us here, most of you now, I'm assuming them, we want to be hardworking people. We want to go work hard, contribute, do everything for sponsor and for support the revolution. There's some person where even they do none of that, even they do no personal sacrifice. Apart from say maybe kind of social media, maybe they even pay you for that. For can't talk one confusion. This is our nation. Do one our war. Do one our country and this one our future. As Caroline talk, so all man they make mistake. If you don't make mistake, maybe because of wrong management or wrong judgment, come back. We'll go for continue the war. So we'll give up now after our brothers and sisters they don't die. No, 1,000 times no. So Caro, thank you. So you don't clear up that point. You don't clear up that point. The thing I say, I don't want to be selective with the kind of question they will talk for now openly and for some kind of things. Now whether they see some of the question when they come, I try to filter them. I need the 111 make Caroline answer them. I try to filter them. But Carol, now before we round up the
okay. I want to tell Ambazonians that I don't want to be in any strategic position. I don't want to know anything classified. I just want to be a motivated voice for the revolution. So I don't want to be in anything classified. I just want to be a motivated voice and help our people contribute money, fundraising. That's all. I don't want to be in any other. I don't want to know any other strategy about fighter or anything. I don't want anything like that. I just want to be a motivated voice. That's all.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying when I get to understand something, wisdom being needed sometimes when you handle some certain things. Mostly, when they deal with social media. One revolution, known as social media revolution, even though we deal with a lot of information over social media. I would like to end the program now. So for you today, as I tell now, I will bring up Caro again on another day. Now, if you get any question you want to ask her, when I send me a question, my number that for screen.
I never talk about a poem.
Yes, I know say you really want to talk about a poem. I know so you want to talk about a poem, but we already run out of time because the next program they start in 9 minutes. You see, And I just try to weigh the questions and the time and the next program where they start now for ABC. Where they start in 9 minutes. We don't just go 30 minutes into our time. I mean into the program in time way. So I want to stop for to say we now at the wash we. I'll talk with Carol. Any of these days I'll be coming up with Caroline again for part 2. Carol get a lot for Terry and he get a lot for Revilla. Some people say, Mr. Nancho, well, let me make you talk now. I understand. But the two again I say, as you and talk, super the hot, now small the chopper. I know I can't keep Carol for you now all the questions. What we will ask you tomorrow. Tomorrow, today. The one we don't talk to them over digester. Yes. So now we never abonne ABC page for Facebook. We abonne. We now never abonne my page. We abonne Mr. Nancho. We now never abonne Caroline page. We abonne. I want to make it clear. Carol, all the questions the one I want to ask Carol, we don't agree me and Carol. So I get send for this WhatsApp number or you call for show for this number. We don't want to people when I go to attack Carol for a private page watch with message. Those things are not necessary. We don't bring you for, we don't talk for you. All the communication may continue for you. I beg. More respect ourselves and more respect the revolution. So my brothers and sisters, we don't come for the end of the show today. Now, Carol, before we round up for today, I know we'll be coming up another day. What you better for talk today for encourage the people?
Yeah, my papa, my mama, them for Ground Zero. I will start by Ground Zero because it's our land, it's our country, it's the priority. I want to first of all thank Una plenty for the sacrifice so far. I want to thank Una plenty for being there and for bearing, because we say in this life, say nothing good come easy. Una the suffer, we know, but everything will be well. We want to make Ambazonia like London. We want to make Ambazonia like America. We want to make Ambazonia like Europe, so that our people, our Peking them, no go enter, go die inside water for Arab man country. So that we Peking them, we husband them, no go die inside Panama for going to US. We want to make Ambazonia more than US of America. May we not keep supporting the revolution. May we not stay inside. Wash una hand plenty. That sickness that they call corona, may we not take care of ourselves. I beg my mama, I beg my papa, I beg my pikin them, my brothers and my husbands for Ground Zero. I beg una plenty. I want to talk to my brothers in the diaspora, my sisters, my wives in the diaspora, fellow comrades, fellow brothers and sisters. How can we thank enough our people on ground? How can we thank our fighters that are in the bush day by day fighting to make sure they take our country back in the hand of La République? No amount of money we give shall never pay back the sacrifice so far. I want to encourage all of us in the diaspora to sit down and take a new turn, to sit down and reason with me and say, how does it help the revolution and how does this hurt La République? I want us to say, what be my own way I do for this revolution. Go locate your local government, whether you are from Meme, you are from anywhere you are from, Bali, locate your local government. Now $5, so you know, small, we are 8 million people. If all man give $, is going a long way. We are going to buy granite and put La République down la sauce. That is the time to make things right. This is the time to stand firm and join the trend to Boya. That is the time to focus on the way to Boya and avoid distraction. The distraction is too much. I was once there. But how does those distraction and sabotage help the revolution? It hurt a revolution and La République is happy. Let us stay away from distraction and focus on the trend to Boya. We in the diaspora, the only thing we can do is donate. That is the only thing we can do to help, is donate. and support our fighters and support our people, fellow Ambazonians, as we listen to the female general. Una don't ask me so many questions, and I promise una say I will come again. I am not afraid to answer una question. Una get una question ready. I shall come many and many times to answer all una question. I am Ambazonia. I will die Ambazonia. It doesn't matter where I was born. What matters is what I believe in. I believe in the freedom of Ambazonia. I dream of a better Ambazonia. I dream of an Ambazonia who will be more than US. That will not have to come and stay in an Arab country with all the racists. But I will stay in Ambazonia, and I feel I am in Europe. Fellow Ambazonians, donate to your local government. Forgive and forget the past. Be aware of distraction, of manipulators and lies tellers. I will come again to answer una question. I love una plenty until we see again. Short live the revolution. Long live our Excellency Dr. Ikome Sako. Long live our Secretary of Communication, Mr. Chris Anu. Long live our people on Ground Zero, and short live the revolution. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now, dear televiewers, we've come to the end of today's edition of Amba Voice with Mr. Nanchop. This has been a one-on-one with Caroline Mala, our female general. And I want you to understand that we have a long way to go. We still have a lot of things to talk about, I and Caroline Mala. Now, in the next days, I will be coming with Caroline again, as I promised, to answer some of your questions and to shed light on some topics. Now, when I don't forget to do, never touch Epom. Caroline get a lot of secrets for Diga for talk about Epom, Mark Barata. As a matter of fact, before one car, Mark Barata is also called a phone. Before Udo, we can't live, so this is also called. Now, you know what TBD fear, no, no, can't talk about. But don't worry, Caroline not deserve to stand on the side of truth and light, and for join with that train where they go for Boya. And do a female general, when I follow a page, he get a lot for share when I follow a page. Now, I will end the show for now, and I want to tell now, in less than half an hour, Minister Silva and I, we are coming up again with a special Easter program. Some special Easter program they give. So Papa and Mommy, they want to watch it for television for Ganzoro. When I go warm chop for kitchen, when I take water, join, when I chop, when I just enjoy the musical break where we come up now, we play some more Amba music for television, for satellite. When I want to watch it for Facebook, we go stop the stream for Facebook, but we go join again some more time. So when I take some more break, I want to join the Easter program. We want to celebrate Easter with all of our Ambazonians. Yes, and when I know the reason, we will tell you the reason why. So when I have a nice evening, and ABC still get a lot for presenter for now. So when I stay connected and stay tuned to ABC Amba TV, and when I enjoy this small sweet Amba music.
Watson sang me a waka yuka. 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 Baruka suno waka yuka. Kamongon sibal waka yuka. Baruka suno waka yuka. Kamongon sibal waka yuka. Watson sang me a waka yuka. Watson sang me a waka yuka. Baruka suno waka yuka. Mubaye waka yuka. Mubaye waka yuka. Yebe waka yuka. Yebe waka yuka. Watson sang me a waka yuka. Watson sang me a waka yuka. Sangong me wako yuka. Longi never wako yuka. Sangong me wako yuka. Yang yang tune wako yuka. Karukasuno wako yuka. Sangong sila wako yuka. Watson sangwia wako yuka. Watson sangwia wako yuka. Yebe wako yuka. Yebe wako yuka.